Hey, it's Gracie. Before anything, I just want to say that I'm so sad to not be in the same room as all of you tonight. I am so deeply honored to have been, even just nominated alongside all of these artists whose music and whose careers I admire so much. I think the reason this means so much to me tonight is because I know this is a fan-voted award, and so this belongs to the community of people who I have been lucky enough to learn from over the past few years of putting music out. They've just reminded me of the light that exists out there, that gathering and feeling alongside one another, getting to know each other in these spaces is the antidote during these times that we're living through. And so this belongs to them. This belongs to you. Thank you so much for caring about the music. Thank you for reminding me what it's all about all the time. Thank you so much. Have a great night, everyone.
Reporters shocked as Taylor Swift stunning when pop star arrived at Backstage of the 2025 AMAs. Backstage at the 2025 American Music Awards, something magical happened. And no, it wasn't part of the official performance schedule. It was the arrival of one woman, the one and only Taylor Swift. What unfolded next had reporters completely stunned. And one of them, Gracie, couldn't even hide the wave of emotion she felt. The cameras weren't even fully rolling yet when whispers filled the backstage corridors. "She's coming!" someone said. Within seconds, a hush fell over the room. Then, the door opened. Taylor stepped in, and time stood still. The energy changed. You could feel it in the air. It wasn't just a celebrity walking in. It was a cultural icon, a living legend, a woman whose voice has defined generations. Taylor wasn't wearing anything over the top. No dramatic entrance music, no entourage making noise. But her presence, it was thunderous. Reporters who had seen countless red carpets before were speechless. They weren't just watching a star. They were witnessing a moment that would be remembered long after the cameras stopped flashing. And then, amidst the quiet awe, came a voice. I used to just go, stumbled one reporter, trying to put her emotions into words. It was Gracie, an artist in her own right, who paused and simply said, "She's not doing the right," before stopping herself. Her voice cracked. She couldn't finish the sentence. Why? Because in that moment, she wasn't thinking like an artist or a professional. She was thinking like a fan, like someone who grew up with Taylor's music in her headphones during the hardest moments of her life, like someone who finally stood in the same room as the person who helped shape her journey. And then Gracie gathered herself to say something deeply heartfelt. "Hey, it's Gracie. Before anything, I just want to say that I'm so sad to not be in the same room as all of you tonight." But the emotion didn't come from missing the event. It came from knowing she had just shared space, even briefly, with the woman who made her believe that storytelling through music matters, that it's not just about hits and awards, but about connection, healing, and truth. Gracie's words continued, and they became less about herself and more about Taylor. She said, "I am so deeply honored to have been even just nominated alongside all of these artists whose music and careers I admire so much." Her voice trembled. The respect was real, and it was raw. Then came the line that silenced the room. "This belongs to the community of people I've been lucky enough to learn from." She was talking about the fans. Yes, but she was also talking about Taylor, about how Taylor Swift's path had become a blueprint for so many others, navigating fame, pain, and passion in the music world. Taylor didn't just open doors. She built rooms for others to feel safe in. And when Gracie said, "This award belongs to you," she wasn't just talking about the voters. She was honoring the impact Taylor has had on everyone watching, listening, and learning from her. It was the kind of unscripted, emotional moment that award shows can't plan for. One artist losing her words because another artist's presence was too powerful, too meaningful, too human to ignore. Taylor didn't need a grand speech or a viral moment on stage. Her entrance alone reminded everyone in that building, and millions, watching around the world, that greatness doesn't scream. It just walks in quietly and shifts the world around it. So, if you're wondering why reporters were shocked, why even a fellow artist like Gracie was left stammering, it's because Taylor Swift didn't just arrive at the AMAs. She reminded everyone why she still reigns as the most admired, most grounded, and most beloved pop star of our generation.